Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio, and this is November 6, 2020. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am over this election. I have gone to watching movies. I refuse to watch the news because they don't talk about anything else besides the election. I watch movies. I have actually put up Christmas stuff in my store. And I've not ever done that before. In 15 years I've been here, not ever bothered. But this year, oh my God, maybe next week if you're lucky, I will show it to you. And if you go on my Facebook page, I have the pictures there. So, I can't get enough colored lights up. And it brings me joy to see those lights. And I know it brings other people joy. So go ahead, guys, get your Christmas stuff out and start decorating. Bring some joy back onto the earth. Bring some color. Put up as many colored lights as you want. Just do something that's going to brighten up the neighborhood. And sorry about last week, but as you probably know, there was no internet in New Orleans because of the hurricane. And we didn't really broadcast, did we? So this week we're going to do some energy work, and we're going to work on clearing hate and racism from the planet, work on light workers, giving them energy, manifesting a little justice, the police, the New World Order. I don't know if you've heard about this new agenda they've come up with, and it's called the World Global Reset. And this is totally money-oriented, and it scares the stuff out of me. I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter who wins the election, but after the election, life doesn't stop. We still have a lot of work to do. Just looking at how many people voted for Trump, that's a lot of people. And to me, if you are a being that's reconnected to the Creator, you don't vote for Trump. You see through the illusion. And I'm not saying Joe Biden is perfect and wonderful, but to get rid of Trump, yes. Now it's time to focus on all the agendas. And if Joe's in there, I'm sure there's going to be some New World Order agendas going on. So we got to keep up the energy work and keep it going and neutralize all of that and get back on the timeline of world enlightenment, because if we don't, it's not going to look pretty, okay? And I don't know about you guys, but just take radiation alone and what we live on, how high a radiation is on the planet that we live on now, and it just gets worse and worse every day. If you take on too much radiation, and I know this is Halloween, but you lose your hair. You lose all of it. And I don't know about you guys, but if you can see me, I have long hair, and I like my hair. I like the goddess hair. And that's not the only reason I work on neutralizing radiation, but, it's a biggie. So there's a lot of things we still need to work on, and helping people reconnect to the Creator. That's a big one. One of the things we're going to work on tonight is the CERN Hadron Collider Project. And this is something that they work with, something about working with atoms. But it's also pretty satanic, and they're bragging about opening new portals into new dimensions, and who knows what they're doing and what they're releasing. So we're going to do some energy work geared toward the CERN to neutralize what they do, and it's very technical. When I was studying to learn about the CERN, and I was, going online, our library, and the people from CERN, and I love men with egos. This is really great. They actually come out and said, oh yeah, the CERN broke down. And then they went into detail on how it broke down. So, I'm not that dumb. It's a no-brainer, okay? If this can break down the CERN once, it can break down again. And by the way, with all the energy work I've done throughout the years, and with the help of everybody, we have broken it down twice. But again, you know, everything takes a lot of energy and a lot of focus. So, you know, light worker, pick an agenda, whether it's the 5G agenda, the nuclear agenda, this new reset agenda, the vaccine agenda. You know, there's so many agendas out there that you can pick from to work on and neutralize. And if you ever need help with focus on that particular agenda you want to work on, write me, contact me, and I will come up with something. It's what I do. All right, guys, so, and I will say with all the energy work we did, you know, there's not a lot of rioting and breaking things down. I mean, there's stupid Trump people out there and they can't make up their minds whether they want the vote to be counted or not to be counted or let it go forward. You know, they're very confused people. But all they're doing is making noise, and they literally aren't tearing up anything either. So all the energy work we have done has kept that pretty calm and that chaos pretty calm, and that's what the best they can come up with. Or the ones that are going in front of the people that are counting votes and praying. Okay, all right, we'll take that. So let's do the energy work. And as always, what we're going to do is we're going to create bubbles of light and put in that bubble, the energy work. And I'm going to ask, as we are doing this, that you do create a visualization and you really, really in your mind see this happening. So for those that are going to participate, I want you to sit down, put your feet flat on the floor, sit up as straight as you can. And if you want right now, put your hands in your lap. And I want you to take some deep breaths. I want you to inhale light and exhale out everything that no longer serves you. And imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you keep filling up with more light. And keep doing that till I tell you to stop. So around each and every one of you, I'm going to surround you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing. And I'm going to seal you in the pink flame of love. So now I want you to take one deep breath and again exhale out everything that no longer serves you. And feel yourself reconnect to the Creator. Feel your silver cord go from the top of your head right to the Creator, and feel all that incredible high divine energy come pouring into your body. And now in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine that we're in this huge stadium, filled, packed, and we're all light workers connected through the heart chakra. And in the center, we're going to put this big 100,000-pound earth keeper, might as well go big, I'm a Leo, to amplify our work. So if you actually have a crystal, go hold it, because it's going to amplify our work even more. And, you know, whether it's amethyst, see that, or clear quartz, you know, don't matter. It's going to amplify. A crystal is a crystal. All right, so imagine you're in this big stadium and you're holding people's hands to the right and the left. Feel the energy flow down, let it go, the creator of energy, and go all the way down your legs, out your feet into the earth, throughout your whole body, down your arms, out your hands. And now I really want you to send that energy out, down your right arm, your right hand, into the next person, and that energy now is going to go into a circle. And while it's flowing to the right, we call to all the gods and goddesses, past, present, future, your angels, teachers, guides, the cosmic beings, all the angels that work with you, the dolphins, the whales, all the elemental kingdom, air, earth, fire, and water, and everyone that's doing prayer work. with their permission, to add their energy to our light circle. And now send love and light to the left, and as it flows to the left, the circle is closed, so only that which is light may enter. So we're going to call to the trees and invite the trees in and ask the trees to take this energy and through the roots send it into the earth so the earth remains stable. And then the energy goes out through the tree's branches so all life forms can feel this really positive, healing, enlightened circle. We call to all the rock, stones, crystals, minerals, all the earth keeper crystals to join us, to lock in to the big earth keeper in the center and amplify our work over 100,000-fold. I call to all the grids, ley lines, meridians, domes, obelisks, pyramids, all the sacred and holy spots on the planet to lock in to this energy circle. And I'm going to ask that everyone participating receives a healing and that you guide us into doing not our will, but thy will be done. All right. So release the hands, and you can send your energy out now through your hands, through all your chakras, and we're going to direct it into the center, forming a bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we're going to put in the New World Order and all their agendas. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, oops. I shouldn't do this while I'm doing this. Oh, there we go. Oh no, what's that? Cancel. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, there I see myself, and don't ask me how I got there. All right, so we're going to put in everybody connected with the New World Order, the Illuminati, the real decision maker on the planet, the 1% billionaires. And we're going to call the Michael the Archangel to cut the ties with them and greed, their lack of empathy, the money hoarding, and any agendas they have to take on over the planet. So we're going to cut those ties. We're going to violet flame everything. Fill it up with light. And it's going to fill up with so much light, those plans are going to fall apart. And we're going to command the angels to go and do whatever they have to do to make sure those plans start falling apart. It's like perpetual Mercury in retrograde for them. We're going to remove all the energy off of them and any oaths and vows that they have taken with each other, between each other. And it's against humankind in the earth, in all life forms. And as ties are cut, see them removing energy overlays off of each other so they cannot feed off of each other anymore, or any human being on this planet. And we're going to ask them all to step forward in the light, and if they choose not to, which is their free will, we're going to ask their higher self and guardian angels to put them in a position of harmlessness. We're also going to call to their hearts and their minds, because they're very mental. And we're going to ask their higher self to help them become more generous and really release a lot of their excess abundance back to the masses, to people that need it, to social programs, to cleaning up the planet. Anything but their agendas. And the more they give back, the happier they become, which empowers them and compels them to want to give more. And we're going to ask that their reptilian part of the brain is shut down and their God brain is activated. And we're going to ask their higher self to help them reconnect to the Creator, to become an awakened spiritual being that knows better, and where they feel now that helping people is a divine service. All right, let's fill that up with light and love and take a deep breath and release it. And give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, take another deep breath, and as you exhale, we're again going to create another bubble of light. We're going to put in everyone on the planet, all life forms. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. Let's clear out the hate and racism and fear from the planet. I call the higher selves of all men, women, and children, whether reptilian human or reptilian human hybrid, to step forward into the light, cut all the ties, Michael the Archangel and Shiva, to unbalance fear of anyone different, patriarchy, genocide, rape, pillage, plunder, incest, greed, power, gladiator mentality, military war, might is right mentality, from their energy field, cells, atoms, molecules, all the way down to their DNA, going backwards and forwards through all their incarnations, affecting all ancestors, past, present, and future. As this energy is released, I call the violet flame through them and all their works that are misdirected. Cut all ties to all black art and negative ceremonies that are being done, and any will to manipulate humanity and the earth for greed and profit. As it's released, I call divine male-female consciousness to the reptilian part of the brain. I ask the Creator to send down the energy of love from the pink ray to be beamed down to all living things on earth, and charge that the angels and goddess of love instill in all reptilians and humans the inner knowledge that we are all God and all one, and with much love, much divine love, transform all humanity to become loving, tolerant, non-judgmental, and non-racist. We ask that all persons with negative feelings or emotion toward others step into the violet flame and onto the light. Let humanity embrace diversity and move into a future of love, faith in God, themselves, and each other. We send divine healing to everyone, brains and hearts, ETs, reptilian, and human. I ask that the energy of racism be removed by Michael the Archangel, cutting the ties with his sword of blue flame since the creation of the planet until now. Let this be trailed by the violet fire to transmute all back to light. Let all those thought forms be replaced with divine love. I ask the goddess of truth into everything on the planet. It's trying to hide racism and bring it up to the surface and protect those that are bringing the planet forward. And she brings forward all secret and hidden agendas, the Illuminati, the Aryan Nation, the Antioch Baptist Church, the KKK, the Nazi Party, the Catholic Church. All dark politicians, skinheads, etc. are hiding or disguising regarding their practices, and this includes the GOP. Let all energy veils be removed from humankind so the divine may again come through. I command that all people with negative feelings or emotion towards others step into the violet flame and onto the light. I call divine light, divine wisdom, and divine caring compassion to everyone's heart now, and direct that energy toward the reptilian part of the brain. I command Michael to cut all ties in soul memory to reptilian dinosaur energy. As the light enters, changing all cells and atoms through the reptilian part of the brain, cleansing and purifying, fill the brain up with divine thoughts, raising all consciousness divine, letting kindness, caring, and love come through now. For those stuck beings, I ask the Creator to shut the reptilian brain down and activate their divine God brain. We see these beings become an awakened spiritual being that now knows better than to hurt or harm any life form. I call the higher selves of all life forms and ask that they now see each other as everyone, as your brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, mothers, fathers, and all one family. May divine enlightenment descend on everyone now. May divine enlightenment awaken within everyone now. So let's take a deep breath and release it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So take another gentle breath. Feel yourself connect with the Creator. That high energy come pouring into your body. And we're going to create another bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we're going to put in all the light workers and the whistleblowers on the planet. Let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. I call to Michael the Archangel and all the cosmic beings to protect all whistleblowers and truth speakers. We see them surrounded by all the angels of protection, courage, and healing. Let all who try and hurt those people have an immediate karmic return, if it's for their highest good. Oh, and I was told it was. Let all reptilians who goes after any light worker, well, let's just say your life is now a perpetual Mercury in retrograde. And your karmic return of over 100 million fold is coming back at you. Now, don't mess with light workers. Everything you now touch falls apart, is infested with bugs, rodents, and moles, and dust mites. This includes all your cars, computers, communication devices, and homes. I ask that all your bank accounts are reversed and go to zero. I give the Goddess of Truth permission to bring everything up to the surface that you do. Nowhere to hide, and the Goddess of Justice is really on your ass. Really sucks to be you right now. And if there's any dark person around any light worker or anybody who has any ill intent, we're going to call to their higher selves and ask themselves that they reveal themselves to you. And that you're given the divine inspiration you need to gently remove them out of your life. And now we're going to send energy to all the light workers, their hearts. And you know, this does include all you guys. We're going to send energy to everyone's life force and see everyone fill up with so much divine abundance that they have more than enough to pay all their bills, to fulfill their divine missions, and to share with others. See light workers being divinely inspired what they have to do to be successful. And all those light workers that are protesting, see them be given all this divine inspiration on what they need to be successful without getting hurt or harming anything. And let's fill all the light workers up with divine joy. All right, so we're going to take a deep breath and release that, and fill that up with light and love. I was dyslexic when I said that. Give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, so we're going to create another bubble of light, and in this bubble of light, we're going to put the Mother Earth and all life forms again. And let's manifest some justice for Mother Earth and all life forms. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. We call to Michael the Archangel to remove all satanic overlays that are keeping people from reconnecting to the Creator. Become awakened spiritual beings. As they awaken, they see clearly through all that was once illusion, instead seeing what is real. They now see truth in everything presented and given the divine solution on what to do to fix the challenges presented. May divine enlightenment descend on everyone now. May divine enlightenment awaken within everyone now. As more people awaken, they become very conscious and they start boycotting that which is not of light. They boycott the polluters and wildlife killers and anything that's harmful to people, like chemicals, chemical products, Roundup, things that can hurt the environment. See people no longer buying those as they become awakened spiritual beings. And see them just stop using them. See this divine boycott as an enlightened solution. No customers, no production, no problem. And as more people awaken, so did the Army and police, who stand in solidarity with the boycotts and stand together with people that are working on the election and protect them. See the light getting so strong that people all over the world demand justice for the planet and all life forms. See courts of justices being set up all over the world to bring all those complicit with poisoning the planet and really hurting humanity, who have done crimes against humanity, Trump, and all life forms to trial. See them being arrested with life sentences, also being stripped of all their wealth, and see that wealth be redirected to go back into cleaning up the planet, social programs, and the health care, to name a few. See divine enlightenment descend on the masses now. See divine enlightenment awaken within the masses now. So let's take a deep breath and release it. And give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, so we're going to create another bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we are going to put the CERN Large Hadron Collider project. So I want you to stay with me on this one and really do as much visualization as you can. And remember, this is really technical. When you're doing energy work, the more detail you can put into your energy work, the more it's going to manifest. All right, let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. I call to Michael the Archangel to the remover of obstacles, all the cosmic beings and the Creator, to cut all ties to the Hadron Collider project, to whoever is wanting this to work, including all money investors. As we cut the ties to all involved, we call the violet flame through all the cells, atoms, molecules, DNA of this machine. To clean it up now, we reconnect it all to the Creator, filling it all up with divine love. We command it to be neutral and no longer function. Let's cut all ties to the symbols of Shiva that is dancing the cosmic death of dance and destruction.
Where you live shouldn't limit your access to quality internet. That's not fair. US Cellular introduces fast and fair high-speed internet. With reliable home internet from US Cellular, now there's no limit to how you stream, game, and work. So instead of this, you get this. Upgrade to fast and fair high-speed internet from US Cellular. Upgrade to fair.
On the Hadron Project, replacing Shiva with the symbol of Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. We ask Shiva to redirect her energy inward to the destruction of the Hadron Collider project, but of course doing it in a way where no one will be hurt or harmed. Let's cut all ties to the symbol, again, of Shiva, and let any stargates, time portals that are opening up for the dark entities to enter be closed, sealed, made invisible, and moved so though they cannot be found. I call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties to any black magicians, secret societies, E.T. Borman Group, Jesuits, the Illuminati, reptilian governments, military scientists, and Nazis, and any other being who has a God complex that are trying to manipulate the laws of nature on the planet, whether it is inside or around the earth, to stop manipulating particles and atoms through the construction of the Large Hadron Project or satanic ritual. If they choose to continue, I ask their higher self and guardian angel to put them in a position of harmlessness now. We ask that all elementals that create the Hadron that is being asked or her to destroy any life, human or elemental, on any level, be commanded through the sacred triangle of humans, angels, and the elementals to misfire, disintegrate, choose to malfunction, or generally be harmless and take the path of love. We command that all these elementals of the Hadron Project They're trying to create the God particle to no longer work in harmony, especially if, oh dear, if they're trying to open any portals and allow anything dark or negative to come in. Let heaven reward greatly all elementals that choose this path. God bless. Call to Michael to cut all ties to any machines and computers that are being used to do this, including any Tesla-related computer machines. As we cut the ties, we call the violet flame through those machines, computers, to clean them up, fill them up with divine love. As they recharge in God's energy, we command them to break down and keep breaking down so they no longer function. Now let's all imagine many faulty electrical connections that will lead to the rupture of a liquid helium enclosure, causing both a magnet quench and several tons of helium gas to escape with explosive force. The incident will result in damage to over 50 superconducting magnets and their mountings and contamination of the vacuum pipes. See many electrical faulty connections between all 4,000 magnets, and this will close down the facility. Yet we want this done in a way that no one will be hurt or harmed. Now let's imagine all 7 detectors working in disharmony and breaking down now. We call for much energy frequency interference between CERN and running of the detectors Alice, Atlas, CMS, LHCb, which will prevent them from switching on their own systems ahead of the first data recording. Imagine all those systems overloading, crashing, and burning. Let's imagine the LEC computing grid, which is actually an international collaborative project that consists of a grid-based computer network infrastructure, initially connecting 140 computer centers all over the world, 35 countries, and actually over 170 in 36 countries, and that was only 2012, so you can imagine how they've grown. It was designed by CERN to handle the significant volume of data produced by the LHC experiment, breaking down, see it all, losing all info and data. Let all info on the God particle be lost and or made invisible so no longer can be used. See them closing all those worldly dimensions and portals. We remove veils of magic that's protecting the LHC magnets and the detectors, allowing them to break down now. See Murphy's Law going into effect. If it can go wrong, it will. We called Ganesha to put up many obstacles and blocks, so all actual experiments that the 13 TV and the Atlas detector fail. Let all LHC magnets, detectors, kilometers, all computers and electrical equipment break down now. We also asked Ganesha to put many obstacles and blocks around all LHC team members, making it hard for them to be part of the project. Let them also become conscious of the harm they are doing to the planet and what they're creating, and choose not to be part of it, quitting. We ask Spirit to bring them much better jobs with much better money that won't harm humanity or the earth. Now we're also going to call to all bugs, rats, fleas, termites, snakes, spiders, and all mold and dust mites to infest all surface buildings that hold ancillary equipment such as compressors, ventilator equipment, control electronics, and refrigerator plants, as well as all buildings underground. As the elementals create homes, everything breaks down, ceasing to function. Let the elementals remain invisible until their jobs are done and equipment stops working. We call the higher selves of all the researchers that set up the test collision and ask that they now go dyslexic when they're fine-tuning their equipment, making many uncontrollable mistakes so that the stray particles from the beams are now uncontrollable and being redirected at the machine and detectors, causing much irreparable damage, but doing it again in a way no one will be hurt or harmed. We call again the higher selves of everyone on the LHC operation system and ask that they now go dyslexic when they're adjusting the orbit of each beam, making many uncorrectable mistakes, so the beams will not collide properly. So let's imagine another veil of energy around the beams so they repel each other. Call the higher selves of all the operators, scientists, techs, all military ET personnel connected to the Hadron Project. We ask the Creator that if it's for the highest good, they become reconnected to the Creator, become reawakened spiritual beings. Then let it be done. As they reconnect to the Creator, they see the results of their action and now refuse to hurt or harm. For those that choose to keep this project going, I ask their higher self to help them become dyslexic and short out as soon as they enter the work building, as well as touch any equipment associated with large Hadron Collider projects. We also ask their higher selves to put them all in positions of harmlessness. Let them be guided to better jobs elsewhere. See all veils of protection around this project being removed now. You see all veils of energy that's keeping the masses from reconnecting to the Creator because of this project. Removed, neutralize, cancel, clear, now. So now let's fill everyone on the planet with so much light. And for those that are ready to tip over and become an enlightened spiritual being, let this energy help them. All right, so in your mind's eye, see the Hadron Collider project actually breaking down and stopping completely without hurting or harming anybody. So let's fill this up with light and energy and take a deep breath and release it. So again, I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. Well, you know, guys, I said I was also going to do a curse removal energy balancing tonight. I did put that in my little ad, but I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the show. So you're already ready in this really high space, in this energy. So I want you to release everyone's hands. Still sit up, put your hands in your lap like you're going to receive. And again, take a big, deep, gentle breath. And as you exhale, release anything dark or negative that could be in your body. And now breathe normal. So now I'm going to call down this incredible divine healing energy from the Creator and feel it enter your crown chakra on the top of your head and allow it to flow through your brain. And as it flows through your brain, every cell, atom, molecule of your brain reconnects to the Creator, and you become an even more awakened spiritual being filled with all these new possibilities. And now allow that energy to flow out your third eye, the middle of your forehead. Feel it drift down farther and feel it come out of your throat chakra. Feel that clear out and open. Now feel that divine energy drift down even farther so it comes out of your heart chakra. Feel that open and flow. And now allow that divine energy to come out of your solar plexus. Feel that chakra opening up. And now feel all that energy flow down even farther, and it comes out of your belly button chakra. And feel that open and flow, the energy. And now allow that energy to flow out of your sacral, which is right below your belly button. And feel that open energy flow. And now allow the energy to drift down even farther so it comes out of your root chakra. And feel that open and expand. Now allow that energy to flow all the way down your legs, out your feet into the earth, down your arms, out your hands. Feel it flow down your spine. Feel yourself totally consumed in this divine energy. And now, one more time, I want you to take a deep breath, and as you exhale, feel anything dark or negative that still may be in your body being gently released as you exhale, and then breathe normal. I call to Michael the Archangel to cut all ties to any energy you've taken on that's not yours, whether it's from a friend, relative, acquaintance, stranger, anybody you work with, TV set, animal, whatever the karmic reason is it created anything out of balance in your life or your body today, and as all that unwanted energy is peeled off of you gently like an onion skin. It all goes through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. And now I want Michael to come forth and cut all ties to reptile, dinosaur energy, secret societies, organized religion. Cut all ties to any oaths, vows, curses, hexes, rituals that could have been done to you or your family, going backwards and forwards, hundreds of thousands of generations, or anything you could have done, consciously or unconsciously. And as all that unwanted energy too is peeled off of you gently like an onion skin, it all goes through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence. So now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties to any effigies that have been used against you, and that's any elemental of yours that was used to hurt you or anyone, including anything you own, clothes, hair, picture, your name spoken, written, just thought of, or anything you have your energy on. This ties to all those elementals are cut. I call the violet flame through them to clean them up, the angel light energy to heal. Fill them up with love, and I command them to be neutral or only emit love. And now I want Michael to come forth and remove any energy implants that have been done to you or anything that could have carried over from any other lifetime because of dark magic, voodoo, dark witchcraft, or just dark thoughts sent your way. So I want the stick and needle or knife that's in your crown chakra removed from your third eye, your throat, heart, solar plexus, belly button, feet, hands, spine, eyes, ears, nose, mouth, hips, teeth, anywhere in your body that's out of balance. And as you feel all those pins, needles, and knives being very gently removed, allow all those spaces now to fill up with the violet flame to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal. We release all the unwanted energy back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence. And now I want Michael to come forth, cut all ties to patriarchy, genocide, rape, incest, slavery, prostitution, persecution, circumcision, removing any energy overlay that's trying to manipulate you, keeping you from connecting with God, healing yourself, being really successful, fulfilling all your divine missions, and living your life in joy. And as all that unwanted energy that you no longer need is gently removed from you like an onion skin, it all goes through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with more of your divine essence. So if there is anybody out there that's directing any kind of dark energy at you, whether it's, again, magic, witchcraft, Santa Maria, or just dark thoughts sent your way, we're asking them to stop, step forward in the light, and if they choose to continue, which is their free will, we ask their higher self and guardian angel to put them in a position of harmlessness. We surround them in a bubble of golden flame and a bubble of mirror, and in that bubble we're going to put the violet flame in it to transmute any energy that they may be trying to put out. So they're in this bubble of mirror that faces them 2 inches from their nose. And the bubble of mirror with the violet flame, again, stays up 24/7, 365 days a year until they do works of good. So I call to your higher self and ask your higher self now to activate your divine blueprint for perfect health. And it starts manifesting in your body now. I want your higher self to activate your divine blueprint for all your spiritual gifts you came in with. And as that manifests in your body and in your life, see it drawing to you all the teachers you need to develop those gifts for free. And now I want your higher self to activate your divine blueprint for divine abundance. And let that energy now be activated in your body and start manifesting in your life. So allow all this energy to integrate in a very gentle, kind, loving way with your cells, atoms, molecules, all your internal organs going all the way down into your DNA. And with every breath, feel yourself now becoming more centered and more back in body. So let's ground now. And if you have the stone called hematite, go grab it. And if you don't, I want you to put your feet flat on the floor. Yeah. You put your feet flat on the floor and feel that earth energy come up your feet. Feel yourself starting to ground. The higher the energy goes, the more centered you're becoming. The more back in body you're pulling back in body. Feel yourself becoming very clear-headed, full of all new possibilities. Centering even more. Okay. So if you're still not grounded after the show, and I don't know how cold it is around you, but if you can go out and hug a tree, just, put your hands, and put gloves on, and put your hands on the tree, and just for 30 seconds, send all your excess energy into the tree, and then ask the tree to ground you back, and you will ground. Or eat something after the show, or take a nice bath or a shower. But let's do 3 ohms to close the circle. And you can do it with me. Come on. Nobody's going to hear you. And if people did, I'm sure we would all harmonize. All right. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Oh, may all the beings in all the worlds be happy. So thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio. And this is a show that we do energy work for light, to help the planet, to help people reconnect to the Creator. And I occasionally have guests. So you know about what's happening with radiation and the nuclear and 5G. All that's important. They're all agendas that we need to work on. So go find an agenda that really resonates with you, and that's a mission of yours. Give it attention to help neutralize it so it falls apart, so it doesn't manifest on the planet. I don't want a one world order. That doesn't give me warm fuzzies, or whatever this reset thing is. Global reset? I don't think so. Vaccines? No. There is something out there for you, trust me. Whether it's the planet, global warming. Again, there's so many agendas out there. Pick one, do the energy work. Or just keep calling down divine enlightenment around everybody. That makes a difference too. Do something that gives people joy. Put up Christmas lights. Who cares if it's early? I don't. And I have to admit, other Christmases before, it would be like, oh my God, look at how early. Look at the Christmas commercials. They're singing Christmas carols. This year, let's bring it on. We need the joy. We need it. We need the color on the planet. So light up the planet with Christmas lights. And if you work it out, you'll catch the sales, okay? Now, if you want some really cool healing products, check out my website, www.angellighteom.com, ANGELITEOM.com. And I have healing massage tools. Oh, yeah, I have Angel Light. This is Angel Light. It's a slice, and this is really good for laying it on whatever, wherever you hurt, heart. Oh, headache. Put it under your pillow. And I even work on the dogs with it, or any animal. It makes them feel good. All my tools, except for the pure angel light, they all glow in the dark. Really cool tools. And I've had tools from 28 years ago that still work, and I still have. So, it's something that can last 50 years. And they're really an incredible gift, especially to help people release pain and stress really quick. And, a 5-year-old can use them. So you can go on my website, check that out. And then, my YouTube channel's got all my radio shows. It has a curse removal on there if you want to do it again. It has soul retrieval there if you would like to go through that. If you want to do any extra energy work, just pick an old radio show, and trust me, it's there. Facebook, I'm on Facebook under Cathy Bilsky. You can find me there. I do a lot of energy work, of course. And, I've been kind of low-key for a while, but it's time to get back into it. We don't have a lot of time here. This global reset's supposed to happen within the next 6 months. And I'm not quite sure what that means. But it doesn't give me warm fuzzies. So I'm going to look into that some more and see if I can explain it further. And it is all about light and energy and where you put your intent. Help somebody homeless on the street. Give somebody a meal that can't eat, who's not getting fed. Ask your kids and family what they could use this year for the holidays. Instead of buying them something frivolous, stay out of the big businesses. You've got a lot of little small mom and pop businesses out there that need your support. Give it to them. Trust me, even if it's $5, we appreciate it. And bring in cash, okay? Cash really rules. I'm just saying. Choose where you're going to spend your money and who you're going to support wisely. And if you can, shop small businesses. And you can be doing that now. You can be buying your gifts and for birthdays and stuff from your mom and pop stores. Think about it. And don't get caught up in the election right now, because whatever the die is cast, and if it's going to give you stress, then watch movies, listen to the radio or music. Just stay off of the news. Let them just tell you what the final word is, and then we can move on with our lives. Anyway, have a joyful week, and I'm so glad that you joined me tonight and did some energy work. And again, this is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio. And this is November 6, 2020. Have a great week, guys. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me through Facebook or my YouTube channel, Cathy Bilsky. Either way, I'm easy to find. Or, my God, my website. All right. And on that note, aloha, good night, until next week.